Hi, welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by today. Well, today I'm working in my Bible on a Bible journaling page, and let me get to where we're going. I didn't get that off there. At the beginning of the year, I marked all the pages I'd need with a little piece of washi so I wouldn't use them between January and now. So, this is a challenge. It's hashtag Faith-Filled Collaging 2024. That bowl I have set out to use is going to drive me crazy. This is by Angela at Junk Journal Junction and Anna at Making Joyful Journals. I think I have that where you can see it. I can hardly see it. I can't tell. But I will have them linked below in the description box. Ow. So what they did, I'm sorry, I just scratched myself. What they did is make this list of prompts, and every month on the first Wednesday of the month they will put out a video, and you don't have to put yours out on Wednesday. I try to, but you don't have to. Sometimes I've been, almost to the next month before I've got it out. So this month, September 4th, I thought that's not right. I was looking at the wrong month. Red and silver, cheesecloth, sheet music, book page, 2 Peter 1:19, and a lamb. So we're going to start with the music, and I've got this music that I want to put on here, and this is from Hymns for Worship for Junior Hymns for Junior Worship, and it's just a neat book. So that's what we're using on here, and I'm gonna need to cut it down, so I don't think I need to in width at all, and I don't mind having that torn edge over here. I think that kind of helps. So let's see what do I do with my pencil. My room is a mess. I have been working on my little House on the Prairie journal to get it done for my giveaway, my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and I was just going through it so fast, and I've made a mess. I've got some of it cleaned up, but not enough. My desk is still got too much stuff on it here. Okay, I'm just marking this where I want to cut it. This is going to be our background page. Oh, that's the wrong trimmer. I don't want that one. I should have known when it made so much noise when I opened it up. I love that trimmer. I use it all the time, but I'll tell you what, it is noisy. Okay. Just spit. See, I've got stuff everywhere ready for this challenge, and everything is falling. Okay. I got it a little small, but it'll be okay. So that's going to go on the background. First, I want to do some distressing around the edge. And I don't know where to set my Bible. I'm getting about to where I need a new Bible. I think I might ask for that for Christmas. There. I'm using Gathered Twigs. See, I think that torn edge looks really good once you get the ink on there. It just looks lovely, I think. This book is old. How old is it? The pages are quite hard. I mean, quite hard not to tear. It's from 1940. This book's a year older than my mama. I think the other book I'm using today is from 1942. I looked for it on Amazon and eBay to make sure, it wasn't something I shouldn't cut up. I couldn't find it anywhere, so that either means it's rare or not worth selling. I couldn't find it in sold or anything. But I didn't look very long. I mean, it may be out there. I just didn't look long enough. Okay, now, before we put that on there, I want to, what do I do with my stamp? Oh, it's right here in front of my face. We're going to do some stamping. We're going to try something that I haven't done in a long time. So, let's see how this works. I have heat and stamp, and then I have silver. I had gold stuff pulled out, and thankfully I looked at the prompts right before I hit record and read silver. I thought it was red and gold. Try to get that out of there. The thing. Oh, where are my pokey tool? I tell you, I have the hardest time with that crazy pokey tool. I was just using it the other day. I thought I put it back. Yeah, there it is. I just couldn't see it. There we go. So we're going to use heat and stick. And heat and stick, you stamp with your VersaFine, which I don't have out. I need to get that out, huh? You stamp with your VersaFine. And then you put the heat stick on it, and then you heat it. Not VersaFine, stays on. Then you heat it, and then you put your glitter on there. Where's my VersaFine? Oh, Versamark. I can't say it right. I think I said stays on in there too. I got it all kinds of backwards. It's Versamark. You put this on here. No, I was going to do that. We're going to do it in two different ways. Put the heat and stick on there, heat it up, and then you put your glitter on there. So we're going to try that. And we're not going to make it real. We're just going to put a little bit, because I don't want it looking gaudy or anything. I don't know if I should have something. No, I'll just wipe off my... there. Now only the edges of this are going to be showing too, so it's not going to be a lot. Oh, I just stuck my finger in that one. It's going to be smudged now, but it's hard to tell what I did where. Okay, so now, put this underneath it. And we're going to take my heat stick. Now I hope this still works, because I'm not kidding, this is probably 15, 20 years old. I was trying to think of how to use, I think I have some other stuff in there I can use with glitter too. I think I got it at CKC several, that was probably 10 years ago too. I don't know what that was that just came out, chunks of it. Oh, I'm about to lose a bunch of it. I don't want to do that because you can't get it anymore. I do think that Tim Holtz has something like it, though. Okay, now let's put this all in here. Look at that mess I made. I wasted way too much of it. Okay. Now, let me take my handy dandy little brush. this away. Alright, now, ouch, I hit my knee. Now we're going to heat this up, and then I'm going to get a different piece of paper and glitter. I don't want to accidentally get the heat stick in the glitter. So I'm sure there's still some, you know, a bit on that paper. Okay, now we're going to heat this up, and you don't want to do it a long time, just till it starts to get sticky. And I don't know if you can see, but it's happening very quickly. It just goes clear. Okay, and I'm going to put this on here. And I hope that this works. Sorry about the TV in my living room. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got. And I probably should have got my Stampin' Buddy out, or my thing out, my anti-static thing. Can't think of what it's called. Embossing Buddy, maybe? Okay, I'm going to have to hit some of that with a brush. Okay, now set that there. And that should be stuck now. Well, I'm trying to get that off the lid, and I'm pouring more out while I'm doing it. Duh. I am making a mess. I should have got my tray thing out to do this. I just didn't realize I'd make this big a mess, but I should have known because I'm using glitter. I mean, I hardly ever use it because of this. I can't remember why, but we were having a discussion with my mom the last couple of weeks. I don't know who. And Messy Cooks got on the subject. And my husband just had to throw me under the bus. I was laughing along with him. Because he's like, you want to talk messy? Yeah, I'll see your daughter when she uses flour. And it's true. I'm trying to look for a brush I can use. I could use this one. Oh, I didn't get any on that part right there. There, it's on there now. But it's everywhere else. Oops. That side of the brush isn't going to work, is it? I don't have it everywhere I need it. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the rest of it because it'll probably shake off. It doesn't have anything to really stick to. So all that extra really should come off as I work. Alright, so that is going to be our background on our page. And I'm going to let that just set for a minute before we work with that. I think it's pretty. Oh, I just about dropped it there. Okay, throw that paper away. I'm using that again. Okay, so now our book page and our lamb are going to come out of here. This is Prayers for Children. This is the one I was telling you that I looked up. and it was 1942, but I couldn't find it. I did find one that said Simon and Schuster, but it had a different cover, but I was looking for the Little Golden Books, because it says Little Golden Books are prepared under supervision. That's what made me think I need to kind of look for this, because this does not look like any Little Golden Book I've ever seen. But I couldn't find it, so, and I bought it with, I just rubbed a bunch of stuff off. I bought it with the intention of Bible journaling. I just made a mess on that. Don't ever give me glitter. It doesn't go well. I'm going to be wearing it now. Okay, so let me find the page I want to use. This one. I want to use this one. We're going to cut that out. It's still tearing. Oh well, it's okay. It's plenty big. And then we're going to also use this one. So I want to tear around the edge of this. And this has red in it, but I do think we'll use some more red. I'm going to do some stenciling on this, and I'm hoping red will look okay. My hands don't want to work right. I should have used my water pen, but I didn't really want to get it on this old book page, but I should have. Or water brusher, not water pen. Okay, so let's put some ink on here. Okay. Grab a drink real quick. Now, I want to set this over this just to make sure. Yeah, that's going to be just fine, isn't it? Okay. So then I was trying to decide, I kind of think this little lamb would look the best. I think this one's going to be too big. Oh, pooh, I left my good scissors in the other room. Oh well, it's not a lot that I have to cut. I sit in there at night and I've been cutting out my birds out of my bird book. And I do it every day. I forget. My first video, I'm like, well, I don't have my scissors in here. So then when I get done with that video, I go and grab them. But this is the only video I'm going to make today because it's Sunday and I'll go back with my husband. We watched a cute movie on Hallmark this afternoon. And then I don't know what we'll watch this evening. For the most part, I don't care. so I don't say anything. He just knows I don't like violent ones. I need to sleep at night. I don't need to watch those. I used to watch a lot of TV when I was younger, but I don't anymore. Years ago, my scrapbooking area was in the living room because this was our son's bedroom. We didn't have an extra room. And that was really nice because I could feel, I could, work until time for bed and nobody thought a thing about it because I was in there with them. And then we moved it in here after our son was gone. And I thought about moving it back not too long ago, but my husband made a good point. He says, so if you move in there, I'm not going to be able to watch TV because you're going to be recording videos. You didn't record videos back then. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right. I guess I gotta stay in here. So, but I did make an area in there for all my books, or most of my books. I've got a few in here that I like to use a lot. But I do miss being in there. I'd probably just have an audiobook on and be back there, but still be in the same room. Because if I'm not recording, that's what I have in here. I just finished the one that I was listening to, and it was really good. It was a Christian fiction, but there really wasn't anything in it that, it wasn't bad at all. It was called The Homefront Kitchen, and it's about these ladies that enter a contest in, 1940 something, in the middle of the war. And it's a contest to be the Homefront Kitchen radio person, that goes on the radio and talks about cooking. Okay, now, I planned on putting this on here, but I don't know. We'll go ahead and we'll try some. I gotta get another piece of paper. No, I don't. I could use this one because this had flock on it, didn't it? So what I'm going to do is use my Versamark marker and just put some in places on here. Now I don't want to put it everywhere because I don't want to mark up all those markings that are given, the lamb character. So I think that's probably good. No, I don't want the flock first. I want the heat stick. Throw it away because I won't be using that one again. Okay, and then I need another paper. I really should have got my tray out today, but I don't get it out very often. Okay, I'm going to try to use this to hold on to this little guy. Got those little, those hand-looking palm. I don't know, I'll show you when I'm done. But I don't know where I would have hung on the list with it. this on here. This is another old product, and this one's Stampin' Up, but I know I've got some in there that are other companies. So not only Stampin' Up have this. I think what I would do is kind of try to work it into that little lamb. It turned out cute. Okay. This is what I meant, but I don't know how I would have held on to that lamb with those. I think they're too big and bulky, because he's a little guy. Okay, now, oh, my desk. It's a mess. Okay, so this little lamb is gonna go right here, I think. But, where my stencils go? Okay, here's my stencil. See, I was thinking about this one, or this one, but I think we'll just use this one that will put some distressing around the edge. And I need my red. I don't know if I have one here in my little ones. Oh. Goodness. Oh, that one came off out without the lid. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Crackling campfire. That will work just fine. Oh, I'm struggling with this. Okay, that's good enough until after. I don't have a thing in there, do I? Well, we're going to have to get one. I figure out how they're in this one. It's the one on the bottom, you know. You always need the one on the bottom, don't you? I'm struggling with this stuff here. Okay, let's get one. I think I'm going to use those. I am not real crazy over these. I think they break down faster. Although no more than I use that. Maybe I should use that and save that for like my black or silver or something. Okay, and I need a thing. Which is where? Where? Here's one. Oops, I didn't put that up. That's in my way. Okay, so we're going to put some down here on the edge. And I'm not going to go real dark with it. There's this line here. And I'm wanting to kind of line this up so that it really doesn't go above that line. Oh, I'm not right there, do I? It almost looks like fire. I don't like that. We're going to come back in right here, and because I don't like how that looks. It looked like fire on there. still kind of looks like fire, doesn't it? Oh dear. I don't use a lot of red in my, when I'm using mixed media, because it either looks like blood, or in this case, fire. I'm gonna keep going, because this is the only picture of this I have, so I can't just toss it and start over. Okay, now let's go around it. I gotta say this is not my favorite part of it, but I think going around it is helping because it's making the stencil not so noticeable. That's my favorite stencil, but I gotta say it didn't work for this. I'm wondering if I could take this little flower right here. Move it up a little bit because my lamb's going to be right where I was at. Yeah, that looks pretty. Put one right there. Okay, that helped a little. I don't really think I need just a little bit more. Here we go. It does look better with just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna really run it if I keep going. Goodness. Okay. So let's get our Bible back. Okay. Now I want to look, make sure I got the red and silver. Oh, cheesecloth. I got to put that on. Sheet music, book page, 2 Peter, and lamb. Okay. So let's put this one down. Why is that clogged? I had the cap on it. Huh. There. I missed my pink cushion last time I put that on there. Okay. There we go, it's coming. So if you want to join in, you can join now. You don't have to be doing this since the beginning of the year. You can do a month or 2 months, or you can go back and do them all if you want to. And I will have a link to their videos, and there you can find where to print this out at. Oh no, this silver. I wonder if I needed to heat that back up. I don't remember ever heating it back up, but it's sure not staying on. What is going on here? Why am I'm having trouble here. This is not... We're going to try heating this up again. Maybe I was supposed to, because that is just coming off everywhere. When I did it in the past, it did come off. So I feel like I've done something wrong. I'm forgetting something. Okay. Now let's try this again. And my glitter might be too chunky too. But I didn't have a real fine silver. I may have because I forgot I have a drawer of fancy glitter that I got at CKC one year. I helped in their booth. And then they gave me, I could pick out something. And so I got a fair bit of glitter. And that, I didn't put that on there right, but you know, I kind of like it hanging out over this edge. So I'm going to leave it, but I do need to get that glue off of there. But I do kind of like how that is coming out over this edge. Except for I got a lot of glue on here. And the thing with Fabri-Tac is you need to get it off right away. If you just roll it with your fingers, it will come off. See how it's just kind of, it's coming off there. Okay. Now, we want some cheesecloth. I have this natural cheesecloth it's not been bleached. And I've only found that one place. And that was at a store down where my daughter lives, a farm store. I love going in that store. I'm going to move this so we can get it. Okay. I just want one layer. I may still have 2 layers. Do I? Yes, I do. Okay. If it looks reddish, it's because that ink is on my mat there. Isn't that a cute picture? Glue on my mat to wipe off, I'm sure. Yes, I do. It's okay. I should title this a messy video. A messy Bible art. I may do that. Just got a rough cut around this to get it off of this big piece, and then we'll get it cut better. Okay. Now, I don't want it perfect, so I'm just gonna kind of make sure that I'm not cutting straight, because I just don't want it to look straight. It will look totally out of place on this. Oops, let's put a little bit more in there. Next time I go down to my daughter's, I'm going to have to get some more of this. The only thing that is here at our farm store is the bleached. And they only have it during canning season. So I did get me a package of it because I could, you know, ink it. Because they don't have it any other time but the canning season. Which is quickly passing us by. Time for apples soon. I want to try to make some apple pie filling and some applesauce this year. This is going to go on here like this. Oh, we gotta get our lamb. I about forgot our lamb. Poor little guy got pushed clear up there because I forgot about him. Now if I had this to do over, I would not do the red inking around the edge. I would just leave it. But it is the same color as her dress. Thank goodness. Alright, so we have red and we have silver. We have cheesecloth and music. And the book page is right here too. And then he's a little book page too. He's from there. Oh, 1 Peter 1:19. I need to... somewhere here. I'm not sure where. I have my watercolor. I had it out. Everything, I dumped a bunch of stuff over here in the middle of this. Well, here, we'll use this one, I guess. I don't know where that went. I had it out and ready. That's weird. Okay. So, this thing does not want to work. Okay. So, it is 1 Peter 1:19. And we have the prophetic word more fully confirmed, to which you will do well to pay attention, as to a lamp shining in a dark place until the day dawns and the morning star rises in your heart. Okay, and then let's get my water brush. Wait a second. I hope it was 2 Peter, wasn't it? Yeah, 2 Peter 1:19. I had a moment of, uh-oh, did I do something wrong here? Okay, so it's right here. And I think, since that's so dark, I think I'm going to take my little ink towel here and lift some of that. It's not looking very silver, but that's what I used. I used a little bit of white and that silver there, but my other one looked like it would look better. I don't know what happened to it. I have made a mess. Alright, so I'll hold this up for you. Make sure to go and check out the other channels, the Angela and Anna, and check their channels out. They do beautiful work every month. So this is really fun. And that's not very good on there. Oh well, that's gonna do. You have a blessed day. I'll see you soon. Bye.